We all hope you are doing very well. So let's go ahead today and learn about very important topic, which is Vuex. Vuex, what is the Vuex? So state management system. Why we use it? So we use Vue.js for small, medium, or large application. And yes, so what is Vuex? Vuex, as I said, state management. And imagine that we have 100 components in our application, and the component number 30 is get updated. But in the same time, I want to update component number 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. In this case, in the Vue or in the React, you have to pass through, as we learn, props from child to child until reach what you want to update. This 100% messy and not good. For this reason, we have full library called Vuex, where each component, the 500 component, when get updated, immediately go to the store which contain all the state, get and update in their state as well. So that's all the idea about the Vuex. One disadvantage of Vuex, in my opinion, yes, it adds little bit complexity to our application, but not like Redux is more complex. So Vuex is more easier and add little bit complexity. So let's go ahead and see how we can install Vuex. First of all, in the documentation site here, the link will be in the description. If I go, let's install this. So I will install this very quickly. So as we have here, alright, so this will take a little bit here, so let's wait for it. Alright, so it's completed. Very cool. So after completed, so let's go ahead and make our advantage of it. So the first of all we're going to do is create a new file called stores. Okay, store.js. Okay, and secondly, I will go to here and import the Vuex. So simply I will go here, import. What I want to import is the store that we have created, because we make it there. We can initialize it here, but I prefer to make it in another separate folder, and this will be like this, very simple. So where is it? Yeah, so this bad boy, and this will use it here. Yeah, so with the routes. Alright, so sorry, I forget to from here. Alright, cool. So this like the routes here we need to use it. Okay, so let's go to the store very quickly. Where is the store? Yeah, so what we want to do here is to import Vue as usual. Okay, from Vue, and then import Vuex. Sorry guys, Vuex from Vuex, I believe. Okay, so this we have import these, so let's go ahead and use them. Vue, I want to use the Vuex, which is this one here. Okay, and after I tell Vue to use the Vuex, we have our application, it's running again. Alright, so let's go ahead now and export this, because we need to export anything in another file, we need to export it. So export, what we want to export is the default, which is, I will make a new here, Vuex. So the store, yeah, it's capital, and let's make, so okay, so we have 3 or 4 things we have to define here very quickly. So the first of all is the states, the second is mutation. As we can see, it gives us the mutation but disappear very quickly. Okay, the mutation, and what we need the second, and let's the mutation will be like this. So will be inside, make some method, and what we have else methods. Yes, exactly. And we will explain all of these, guys, so don't worry please. And we have finally the getters. Okay, and the getters, yes, will be like this. Let's make it. All right, cool. So we have our application, blah blah blah, state. Yeah, forget about it. All right, cool. So we have our four, let's say, state, mutation, method, and getters. So let's see how we can make this store work. Okay, and I will first of all, as you can see the profile here, so this should only shows when the user is logged in. So let's make advantage of this. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and use this store now in action. Imagine that we have the user when he logged in. We need to show the profile link here, which take us to the this thingy profile page, and if not, just make it false. This simple example will illustrate the Vuex as a first step for state management system. So first of all, in the state, in the store, we will define something is user logged in, and let's make this of false. Okay, and let's use this in the, I will go to the account drop down, and not in the account, in navbar here in the profile, and I will make condition here, show only if user is logged in. This is wrong, we don't have anything here like this. You can use computed here, computed, and then return it from the store. For the simplicity, we don't have any manipulation here in the computed, so I will directly call the store here. Okay, what we call it in the store is user logged in. Okay, all right, and states, yes, state. Let's see if this works. Okay, as we can see here, state, let's see store. Okay, very cool, it's working. It doesn't show the profile here, but let's make the user is true and see if this works. Yeah, absolutely, profile is showing as the user is logged in. So what this simple example tell you, we didn't use the state here inside the navbar because this component encapsulated with on state, with on method, with on. Okay, imagine that we have 100 of component we want to access to this, so we have to do use Vuex here for better state management. We put it here, then access everywhere. We have another method here, I will show you in the moment. And yes, so this one benefit of Vuex. Let's go ahead guys and log out here. If I click here, I want to log out, this should disappear. So let's go ahead here, account drop down, and look out. We have here, yeah, so I will delete this. Okay, we don't have methods here. Okay, so okay, so let's add this again. Sorry, click, and where I want to go, log out. Okay, and this will do the trick for us. So let's go ahead and define method here very quickly. And yeah, so this, so log out, and let's see if this action work first of all. So let's click and see if we get alert. All right, cool, so we get alert. Then when I click OK, is this refresh? I don't need this behavior, so I will here, there is prevent, nice property here, so we don't need to pass the action E, didn't prevent default. This has done for us. If I want to again, cool. All right, cool, so let's now logged out the user, which is store dot state dot is user logged in to false. When should I click here, this should disappear. Alright, cool. As we can see, guys, here it disappeared. This proves that we have access to the directory to the states. Okay. Anyway, guys, in different situations, so this just all for simplicity, we can use the method in this here. Okay, and inside the method we define to call the mutation. So where you should or might use methods. I use method when I want to make API call because this allow us to async and await. All right, and the mutation sync, not async. So the mutation, what just only one purpose of the mutation is to change the state only. Just remember this, please. The mutation for this change the states only. So, and here method for the API, of course we can here set user logged in and call, and when we dispatch it to here, and from here to the mutation, and then the change the state. Another tip, guys, if we want to use change the directly the states, okay, we have what we have done here, go to the state immediately. Okay, but how about if we need to just change it from the store itself? Okay, because we might have another function you need to add here, like clear token, clear blah blah blah, and 10 codes. We're not going to duplicate this code again and again. Okay, so let's learn how to use the method, okay, to set the user logged out. So first of all, I will set logged user, or okay, logged in. Okay, and so what I want to have here is first of all the commit, and I will logged in. Okay, and this, okay, so this false will true, and I will explain this in the moment. Okay, so if I make here, for example, all right, cool, so I will go ahead now and try to call this. All right, so here I'm not going to, I will make this store and dispatch. All right, what I want to dispatch, guys, here, so look out false. Here what I want to do, let's see, let's call this set user logged in and put it here and see what we have. Okay, and here just show alert from Vuex method. Okay, we have an error commit. Okay, so we need to use this spot. All right, so because, okay, let's make console.log commit and as user logged in. Okay, it's not defined. All right, cool. All right, cool. So we have it here now. So we will delete this the amount. We can disable this feature, but I need it unused variable. Honestly, we can make a rule in the package, but this not in this video. So let's go ahead now and click. So it doesn't work. So why? So let's check again. So we have alert here, and let's go ahead again, and we have dispatch. The store dispatch set user logged in, and let's see. All right, so let's see what the console give us here. All right, he told us unknown action type blah 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 here, so it doesn't know this action. Okay, all right, guys, so let's see why it gave us this error here. So this is the store, he can't find this, so this correct it here, so the same. Okay, so yeah, so this should be actions, not methods, sorry. Yes, so let's see what we have. So let's go ahead and see if we get the alert message. Alright, cool. So we have this the alert message. So we are here now. So the question how we can set the states now, okay? For this reason we have the mutation which run sync synchronously, not async. API call should be here, alright, because this async and await. Keep this in your mind. And yeah, so let's go ahead now and change the state. So I will use commit. Okay, so how we can, it's very simple to this, just make commit, and what you want to change is set user logged in. Okay, I prefer to use this, or we can use okay, I prefer to use this when change the mutation at the state. Okay, so let's define this here, and this what he will receive, just state. Okay, and payload. Okay, the payload is the this, and the state is the state. And yeah, simply let's change it to false or true, whatever, and we get error because we don't use this here. So let's pass this here, and that's it. Alright, cool. So let's test this. So from here to here, from commit to mutation. So let's see if this will set this to false as we can. Alright, so I want to pass this as well to false here. Alright, so let's check if this will disappear. Bingo, so it disappear indeed. So why we don't access the state directly as we did earlier? Because maybe you have some logic you want to do here. Okay, API call, I don't know what you want to do logic, so you put it here. All right, another tip guys, another tip to get the states here, we access directly. Where is it, the number here directly. Okay, if you want to change something in this, so this not use it in the computed here. Okay, and yeah, so and here of course you have to return the states. Okay, and here you have to return the states that you want to not the state, but you want to expose. For example, as we can see here, I want to return this. Let's return in one line, we don't need to use many line, just like this. And yes, what you I want to return this one. So this, anyone want to access to this from outside, and here we have good chance if you want to make some logic as well. Okay, so from the getter here, for example, you can make what you want, any logic here. Okay, blah blah blah, anything you want, and return the user logged in or return whatever. Okay, then you can use this here. So let's make this, let's return example state dot is user logged in. Okay, so let's use this. If I go here, for example, to the here or here navbar, and I can see I access the state directly. I don't want to access the state, I want to access the getter. Oh, sorry, getters, if I can spell it right. Getters, where is the getters? Here. Yeah, so we have getters. Okay, so let's see if this work correctly. If I go here and I make it, should disappear. Yeah, bingo. So this work. What the benefit as well of this? If I go here to store, I can put all the logic. Okay, you tell me now what, why I don't put the logic here? I want blah blah blah, anything here. Well, how about if all the component, another 30 component in the apps want to do some logic? So we have it, the state here. So this is the state, better management state system, and avoid you don't repeat yourself. Okay guys, so this very cool. All what we didn't mention here about the Vuex is how map getters and map action, and this is very easy as well. You don't just, you need to use it here. It's very easy. You can search in Google and find it in the documentation, but this is the main, this is the meat we cover today. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please, if you like this video and you need more content, a lot of video coming, a lot of series, and yes, please subscribe, like and share, and yeah, see you soon. Bye. And by the way guys, yeah, the code will be in the GitHub, so please, yeah, check the description for it. Yeah, thanks guys. Bye.